Hi, this is Erin and Linda with Traveling Flamingo, and today we're going to be taking you with us for a tour of a balcony stateroom on Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas, which is currently the largest cruise ship in the world and will be for another couple of months. This was our first time on a modern Oasis class ship, and we were really excited to see what the staterooms had to offer, so come with us as we investigate the cabin and share with you a couple of our fails. Just before we get into the room tour, I wanted to pop in here and share, as we do every year at this time of year during the season of giving, we're going to donate all the proceeds from our merchandise store to Feed Ontario. That way you can both help support a family and get some awesome merchandise. Erin's favorite is the Life is Good t-shirt. Feed Ontario is our local food bank, and for every dollar donated, it can buy 3 meals. One thing that surprised us was that 40% of the people accessing our local food bank are children. Our website and also the Feed Ontario links are in the description below. So let's get into this room tour. We're on the Wonder of the Seas. As you can see, we're at the aft. We're on the 12th deck, and we're in room 266, which is on the port side. So let's take a look back at this room here. You can see we've got the couch at this end and the bed at the other end, which is nice. And before we get too far into that, let's pop into the washroom, which is right here on the right. You can see a nice tall shower. Well, actually, maybe not that tall. Erin will tell us about that. But I do like the glass doors. And then you've got your sink here. There's a little storage space below. I do appreciate having the shelves in the washroom, as that does help with storage spaces. So that's a big thing. And you can see there is this one charger up there. And we'll just open the door, have a look in the shower. There is only the 2-in-1 shampoo. So I've talked about this before with Royal Caribbean. So make sure you've got conditioner. If you've got long hair like me, I'm going to be donating again in about a month. So I'm going to definitely remember to bring conditioner this time. And just have another look back at the washroom here. Pretty typical. And then as you come around the bed, you've got this nice cabinet area. On this side, it's got some space for hanging clothes. We've put a couple of our bags in there for now, as well as a dry cleaning service bag. We did ask our room steward for the wash and fold bag because we do have some laundry with us right now. Over here you can see there are some power outlets. We've got a couple being used now. We really love these multi-port USB chargers. We find them super helpful because there's not usually enough. Let me give you another look. So there's 2 power outlets, European, 2 USB, another power outlet, another European outlet there. And then here is where you'll find your hair dryer. And you've got 4 pretty good sized drawers here as well. And a mini fridge. We did bring some Gatorade on board. There's been heat warnings, so just trying to stay hydrated, especially for Erin there. So that's some of the storage on that table area. Let's have a look at this other side of the cabinet around the couch. So you've got some space for a little taller. My dresses will go there. Some more shelves. I'll probably be using these with my packing cubes. And then this is a teeny weeny cute little safe. As you can see, my hand just gets to the back there. So laptops probably not, your jewelry, any, passports or whatever. Just make sure you do check it. Don't leave anything. Don't leave anything. And there's a couple good sized drawers, again, right at the bottom here. So pretty good for drawers and shelf space. Erin and I had a discussion. He goes, "What are these things for?" I said, I think they're hooks. And yep, hook your hat or your lanyard with your room key on there. And so we've got the TV across from the bed. And on either side of the bed, got some more little shelving, a light with a power and a USB. And we'll have a look. This side has got the same light with USB. Also the phone if you need anything. And we'll have a look back, and then let's go check out the balcony. So Aaron's got the GoPro set up for a time lapse, but really good size. I mean, we've got 2 chairs plus these little leg rests, which is great. I mean, if it wasn't so crazy hot, you could do a workout out here. So let's take a look here. So cool. Right down there. Let's look ahead here. Bit of a breeze. Beautiful sail away today. So let's go back, have a look in the room again. And here for the handle, it tells us if it's not in the down locked position, your air conditioning is not on. So we're making sure ours is staying down in that locked position there. So we're really excited to see how we feel in this Wonder of the Seas versus the Allure. The room seems like a great size, and we did manage also to get 3 of our suitcases under the bed, which is great. We weren't sure if they were all going to fit, but we did manage. So that's super. Yeah, so what I'll do is pass this off to Aaron and Linda in the future to let you know what we thought after we stayed here for a few days. We really enjoyed this cabin on Wonder of the Seas. It's a pretty typical Oasis class room that you would find on most other ships. That said, it was nicely updated. The blues and brightness of the bathroom and room were fresh and clean. The Allure was nice, but it was definitely showing its age. That said, we were on it before it got amplified, which was supposed to happen just after the shutdown had begun. The storage was pretty good. There were only 2 of us in the room, so if there's more of you, you might find it a bit tighter. I do find the packing cubes to be very helpful with that. We did have a few downsides that we wanted to mention. They are still using the old key cards to gain access to the room, while many other cruise lines are moving to NFC or RFID bracelets. Kind of like the Disney Magic Bands, which we find really useful. Actually, an embarrassing side note to that, we forgot our keys. Like, both Aaron and I left the room, forgot our keys I think it was actually 3 times. I had to do the walk of shame back to find our room steward, who was super patient and very amazing and let me in every single time. But I am now used to the wearable stuff, and we did come up with a solution. But yes, remember your key cards, people. Another issue which is common in smaller staterooms is the bed for us was right near the balcony, the sliding doors. And it was amazing for early morning ocean views, but it's also difficult to navigate around versus having the bed next to the washroom and the shower, especially with the big flat screen TV at the foot of the bed. And we found this most difficult. We were avoiding the busy buffet and was having our breakfast out on the balcony. So room service was included for breakfast if it's continental, and I'm cheap, so we didn't pay for the hot breakfast. So enjoying our coffee and pastries and cereals and trying to get the tray outside and the bed. And yes, it was a bit of a mess. But anyway, it is tight around that end of the bed out to the balcony. One thing you may also notice that was kind of odd for us was just below the TV are these hooks. Now, some people may like it, but given the lack of space that you have at the end of the bed, hanging anything there minus the lanyards is really difficult, and you can snag your pockets and your clothes on. We were trying to hang our lanyards there, which is how we forgot our keys so many times. So we didn't really find any value in that. We would rather bring and use our magnetic hooks, so then anything you want you can put where there's a bit more space in the room. Beyond that, the room was amazing. A big shout out to the employees on board who made our trip so special, especially our awesome stateroom attendant. You were all amazing. If you made it this far, a big thank you for watching. We also have a second channel about all things Disney called Flamingos in Wonderland. If you're interested in that, feel free to head over there also. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. Remember, memories are forever, so make them fabulous. Thanks again for watching, and happy travels.